Masculine and divine feminine are not really men and women. I have masculine qualities and I have feminine qualities. Patriarchy and misogyny has told me that all of my masculine qualities are reserved for men and I should give them up. My healing journey is about bringing my divine masculine back into integration with myself so that I can be a whole person and forget the gender completely.
This is my friend Nat, and I love this conversation that she's having. I want to jump in and offer my perspective, what I have experienced in my own integration process of the masculine and feminine. So if you're looking at this through the lens of patriarchy, it makes total sense. Men have been disconnected from their feminine, women have been disconnected from their masculine, so bringing them into balance seems like the obvious answer. But when you zoom out and you look at it through a deeper lens, especially the lens of doing versus being, I see it a little bit differently. Masculine energy is about doing, action and producing and pushing and controlling. Feminine energy is about being, with presence and intuition and surrender and emotional flow. Now, patriarchy didn't just take the masculine from women and the feminine from men. It disconnected everyone from their feminine. Because when we're stuck in survival mode, which patriarchy and capitalism and consumerism and every other system of oppression keeps us trapped in, we survive by leaning into the masculine, into the doing and the pushing and the controlling and the producing. So for men, it's a little bit of a double whammy. They've been taught to reject their feminine, emotional openness, intuition, vulnerability, and then to outsource that to women. Women have been trained to compensate for that gap, to hold both our emotions and their emotions, to be the nurturer and the emotional anchor and the intuitive guide. But here's the trap. We cannot rest in the feminine when we're in survival mode. And the entitlement of men outsourcing the feminine to women keeps women in survival, overfunctioning, managing, protecting, anticipating. So the feminine can't fully live in a relationship at all. So what happens? Men start to look like they're in their feminine because they're receiving care and sex and emotional labor, but they're rejecting the true feminine quality, emotional depth, intuition, surrender, empathy. Women can access that emotional depth, but they can't rest in it because they're always in doing mode to stay safe. So this is the loop that patriarchy has created. Men reject, women compensate, women burn out, and the feminine disappears for everyone. The only way out is for men to reclaim their feminine and to stop outsourcing to women, and for women to step out of survival so that they can live in their feminine again. Because until the feminine is safe in your body, you will never feel whole. This is just my perspective based on my experience. You can take it or leave it.